You just have to flood a country's public square with enough raw sewage. You just have to raise enough questions, spread enough dirt, plant enough conspiracy theorizing that citizens no longer know what to believe. Once they lose trust in their leaders, in mainstream media, in political institutions, in each other, in the possibility of truth, the game's won. The international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. That order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
Obama repealed the 1948 Smith-Mundt Act, which then permitted propaganda to be in broadcasting. It no longer said that it had to be credible.
Technological change, things like mass media, things like the market, are all subject to our control. That we can make decisions for better or for worse, and continue to move forward and progress.
I agree with you up to a point, and it's the us that can make those changes.
Right.
That is at issue.
Right.
And the issue is, does that us include all of us? And if so, what mechanisms for collective decision making will we use? Or does that us include those of us who own the major media and other corporate entities?
You know, I think in the end it has to be, it does have to be a broad us. It has to be democracy with a small d.
Okay.
A lot of people are talking about the Smith-Mundt, which I think it was 2012 or 2013, that basically repealed the dissemination ban, and how it seems like we can be propagandized by our own government. Basically, we were able to use propaganda on other countries, but this allowed it, with that repeal, it allowed it to be used in our own country. Do you think that that coordinated effort between big tech and government is a result of that repeal?
Yeah, I think in part it is. I think Carl Bernstein, I believe it was in 1983, did an article showing that 400 members, high-level senior editors and senior revered writers for the major newspapers in our country, including the New York Times, that they were actually CIA assets. When this came out at that time, the CIA director promised to end the program. And as you point out, the CIA continues to be the biggest funder of journalism abroad. I think over $10 billion a year through USAID. And they funnel into individual journalists, into running newspapers, into bribing newspapers, whatever, to give their point of view of the news, to get that, infiltrate the world and pervade the world with that.
And we wonder why we have fake news. So in 2013, when he signed this law, the H.R. 4310, it was a Modernization Act. And he also had the National Defense Act. And I do believe Obama believed this. If you aren't serious about facts and what's true and what's not, if we can't discriminate between serious arguments and propaganda, I think we do have a problem. It's hard to believe he could say that with such a straight face. After all, he has opened the door for the DNC and the mainstream media to use propaganda. It is now a law. So make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it, eventually you will believe it. All propaganda has to be popular and has to be accommodating itself to the comprehension of the least intelligent